AMD's RSR update has finally kicked in, and for those who didn't know, RSR is an upscaling technology similar to DLSS or AMD's FSR, but unlike FSR, it does not require game integration. You just need to toggle it in the driver and it just works. Today we're going to focus on competitive usage of RSR in Warzone, and unlike all other RSR testings, our videos don't show 4K gameplay. We are going to play at 1080p with RX 6600 non-XT because we are competitive style gamers. And as always, we'll be discussing about the performance of each segment at the later part of the video. And if you like what we do here in OverseerPC, please support our independent testings by hitting that like button and subscribing. Okay, let's go.
A few moments later.
Enemy soldier nearby.
Quick note here, we are testing all our gameplays at the airport in plunder mode, which is going to be more intensive compared to the standard BR. I like the airport because it has good mix of the jungle, open areas, and the buildings. Starting off with our baseline 1080p native, our FPS is roughly between 110 and 140. There are some micro stutters here and there in our frame times, but these are pretty negligible. Frame times are still good, hovering at around 8 milliseconds roughly. When we drop our resolution to 900p, RSR kicks in and upscales it back to 1080p. Now unfortunately we are recording using the AMD Relive here because RSR doesn't work when I plug in our external capture card. So expect some minimal FPS losses here, but overall FPS is quite good, roughly between 130 and 150. GPU power is maxed at 100 watts. And our image quality is actually pretty decent. Frame times remain more or less the same. Notice how we have increased RAM usage here, and this is because we are using Relive. When we drop our resolution even further down to 720p, and upscaled RSR output definitely is not the best. You'll notice a big difference here as defined with our UI and the text elements. It has definitely degraded. The bright side is that our FPS is really good. It is now reaching 140 to 170 while we're recording using Relive. Frame times are pretty good, overall solid performance, but the major downside here is that image quality. I probably wouldn't use this mode because I really struggled with long range visibility here. Overall, 900p is definitely the way to go. It doesn't compromise overall quality and gives you that extra FPS boost with RX 6600 non-XT. And if you're curious how this card performs in a streaming environment with RSR enabled, click this video right here and I'll see you guys over there.